that was one of the coolest projects I found.
That's awesome. So what did you do with the knowledge that you got from the tech? Like, what did you go into?
Well, when I graduated in 1984, then I got hired by Tellabs, which is one of the biggest telecommunications companies in the world, and I got hired in as an engineering technician, and within a couple years, I was on a design team for their first large-scale switching system, which is it's pretty much seen its end of life now, but I designed the synchronization scheme in there that provided all the clocking signals for the CPUs and all the channel interfaces and everything on this big switching system. So I couldn't have done that without the education I got here. And I don't know, the education I got here, I've done so many things. I did engineering, technical writing. I was in the international marketing department at Tellabs for a while. Software development. Because we did software here, and it was just a great, well-rounded education. And so everything I've ever been thrown at, I've been able to do. I worked 19 years at Tellabs. I got laid off when the telecom did its big bust in around 2000. But now I'm working in IT, which is totally different than what I went to school for. But just from all the things I've learned from here, it's taken me pretty far.
And what is it like coming back into the school? Is it?
It's mixed. It's fun to be here, but man, it's kind of sad. With the building gone and everything, it's just
No, it's okay. I mean,
it's kind of sad. But it's cool on the other hand too. It's nice to be back here. I haven't been here since I graduated. So.
Have you seen anybody that you graduated with, or?
Yeah. There was three others from my class here today. So that was cool.
That's cool.
There were supposed to be two more, but they didn't show up.
Well, they messed up.
But it is kind of sad to see the place in such a disarray, because it was a great school. It should have. I don't know why. I don't know why it failed. I guess it's because I didn't keep up with the times and stuff. And, enrollment started dwindling. I noticed from looking at all the class pictures. I think ours was like the last bigger class, and you could see every year after that it just dwindled. And without enrollment, you can't survive. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I know that a couple of people have offices in here, so I mean, it's a great building. It has a lot of history.
Yeah, it's cool to be in here again. I mean, there was a lot of fond memories. One of the funniest things I did while I was here was Mr. Wiggins used to lock. He would time it perfectly. He would walk up to class and arrive at the class right when the bell rang, and he would lock the door. And if you were late, you missed his class. And if you missed too many of his classes, it would affect your grade. 2 or 3 of them, and it would affect your grade, I think, because he moved it along pretty quick. And one day, it was like the first nice day of spring, and there was 5 or 6 of us standing outside, and we didn't see him. He walked right by us, and I'm like, "Oh, it's Wiggins!" And we were right behind him, and he walked faster than us, went up, and he locked us out of class. And I was really upset about it. I was like, "How dare he?" So I ran over to Memorial Hall, and I got on the payphone, because he would get called out of class for transmitter emergencies and stuff, like radio station or repeater somewhere had a problem. They'd call him, and he would always tell us about what the problem was and everything when he came back to class. And so I went over the phone. I called the office and said, "I need to talk to Eugene Wiggins." She goes, "He's in class right now." And I was like, "I have an emergency. I really need to talk to him." And she goes, "All right, I'll page him." And so I put the phone up and ran back, and he came out of class when they paged him. We all got back in.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
And then when he came back, you could tell when he came back, because someone asked him what the call was about, and he said, "Oh, we got cut off." And he's looking around, and he noticed that we were, and I'm like, from running back to class, and he looked, and you could tell that he realized he'd been duped, but he just goes, "Okay," right to the board and started writing. It was pretty funny.
That's funny. There are bigger fish to fry than worry about that. At least you were in class. At least you didn't go and at least you were trying to get back in.
So yeah, here we are pulling pranks to get into classes. That's how the school was.
That's good.
We got some fellas here.
Okay. All right.